I can't resist. So welcome back. We are up to part 4, if we include the demo of Strange Antiquities. We've uncovered so much that there is to find. We are up to, I think, day 13. Yeah, day 13. Unlucky for some, but hopefully lucky for us. And I'm hoping we will find out whatever has caused the problems with the ravens and the black-eyed people, and unlock all the secrets there are to find in here. So this was our last card. I am marked by Jupiter. So Jupiter looks to be like, I guess, 21 or 24. So if we have a look, I think we're going to go here, because remember I said I wonder what all of these symbols on this map mean, and we can see we got this there. So let's start with that. It's a good start to the recording. So the mark of Jupiter on my map leads me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than an intriguing torn note, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf is mounted on a runner and can slide to one side. I push it and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess in the wall behind it. Oh, okay. Nice. So we have some sort of snake charm, which we'll place here. We have a note, which if we mix with other notes, there we go. There we go. There we go. The castle vaults are blocked by a Dionic seal. It can be opened by any object made from silver or gold that produces a Dionic field. Okay, so we need to find a silver or gold item. And the other one that we were stuck on was 3 resonant objects, lightest first and heaviest last. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did look that one up a little bit. I haven't looked for the answer, but I looked for a hint. And the hint being, I think if we went to resonance compass, I just assumed we had to use the thermic lens. But that compass that I noticed last episode that pointed to things will point towards resonant objects, the only objects that can be detected this way. Resonant objects are highly prized, both by thaumaturges and those who collect occult curiosities. So, knowing that, grab that compass, 3 resonant objects, lightest first, heaviest last. So I'm assuming there's only 3 resonant objects. So we know it's the Ambra. Now we have to whiz this around to try and find another, well, we know that, another item. So let's go over here. Oh, there is something here. Is it this? Okay, so it's this thing. No, not there. So that's heavier. So we remove all of this stuff. This was not the answer we were looking for. And we can put animal way. That can go there. And we can test this one against that. So let's keep going. Oh, so is it the Elverstone? So that's slightly less heavy. So let's put that and then that. Nice. So I'm glad I slightly checked that. So this... Oh. Okay, what change... Because this seems to match this. Okay. There we go. What does that do? What does that do? Oh, it sets the time, which was what? That and that? Did that work? I don't know. Something seemed to click, didn't it? This is jiggle-jaggling. Did something else change? If I turn that around... Oh, no, that's... Oh, now we needed to change to... That's it. And that is that one and that one. Oh, so if I then click that and then that off, I'm confused. Oh, and then, oh, that's stuck. Okay. Ah. Took me a hot second. Oh, that's the picture from the thingy. What is this? Can I have a look? Painted black, gold. Feels unusual, not exactly, not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. Ooh. Can't tell if that low... Oh, it's humming. There's definitely something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it though. Okay, well, let's pop you there. Leave. So we've solved some more mysteries. Put this away with other mysteries we've solved. The castle vaults are blocked by a Dionic seal. It can be opened by any object made from silver or gold. Produces a Dionic field. So I guess we need to find an item that produces a Dionic field, which actually I'm gonna need this, and we need that. So that one was that up the top, that in the middle, diamond. Yeah, okay, so the like arches going toward the middle. So object made from silver or gold produces a Dionic seal. So this was made from bronze. Nope. Okay, well that makes that simple. Gold detailing laid over stone. No. Stone and gold. No. That was stone. Stone. That was silver and stone. Did it have to be like pure silver? Stone. Stone and gold. That's mainly gold. I guess we could try seeing what that produces. That's a Dionic. That's a Dionic. Okay, so then if I go explore and I want to look to the vaults. Vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole. Does not give the slightest when I push against it. I realize it's been hermetically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. Well, can I... Oh, hang on. Let's put that there. And then I could place maybe that. Yeah. Oh, still don't know how I hold this head up because it's so heavy and full of brains. The door slides open without a sound, as though it's been kept well oiled over the years. Behind it, I find a large natural cavern that extends into the rock beneath the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with racks of whiskey bottles instead of the rows of artifacts I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he is delighted and he spends some time examining the dusty shelves. It's not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. In return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's fancy. Okay. I'm running out of space, guys. You can just go there. What does this say? The Bishop's Square is a simple tool of my great-grandfather's, devising loosely based on Breyer's disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his Zia. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle, noting their locations in a code that only he understood. Oh, okay. So that's done. That's done. Let's pop these away. So, when I look at this then... Okay, so those symbols are noted in here. Are they not? A relief? Aren't they like... Yeah, so that's spring, summer, autumn and winter. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. But then on the map... Oh god, there's so much to know. If I then go explore on that map, Mars in winter, rising in summer. So, Mars... Oh god, Mars in winter. Mars, Mars, Mars. Oh, he's not... Yep, so that's like the man symbol. And then rising in summer. I don't know what that means. But we know then that winter, which is the man symbol. Oh, maybe we then... Let me put that there. The smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left to me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here. And yet, on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. A floorboard that has been cut and replaced. With a little difficulty, I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something hard. Ew. Oh, he's cute. Hey, cute. Nice. Okay, where am I going to place that? Oh, there, I guess. Oh, look at us. Okay. That was like the only note, was it not, on that map? I think so. If I then go explore. Yeah, we've done that one. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool. Oh, geniuses. We haven't even started the day. James Herschel. I can't say too much, but it's fallen to me to carry the secret that people would kill for, that people would have killed for, or have killed for. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. It occurred to me that I would be safer in an ecumenical. Alright, let's find one of those then. Okay, ecumenical. An ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori. It acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, is an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. Oh, is that this thing? Maybe? Nothing to remark though. I mean, it does have a little coffin on it, which would be like the death and like memory. But that has bless on it, so I don't know if that's helpful. And then this, if I look at it, smooth. It's an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. So it could be that, because it's like memories, time, nothing to remark. Smooth, polished, and it's just made of wood and gold leaf. A reminder of death. Acumen's receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. I mean, it could be like sands of time. It could be that. What else have we got that we haven't named yet? I don't think it's the snakes. No perception, nothing to remark. I don't think it's the bird thingy. Unless there's a smell. No, nothing. Oh, and then this thing. Usually about this item, can't put my finger on it. So that's just a hum. Unusual, not hot. Yeah, I don't think it's this. So I'm going to try this one, and if it's not this one, then I think we try that one. Because I can't think of what else it could be. Hourglass, yep. Unpleasant sensation, yeah, suggesting it's empty. Okay, good. Shadow anchor, nice. Thank you. We'll put that with the other boxes. XPs. It's getting dire out there. I think I made it West Country a bit more. They found body of that priest last night. She was torn to shreds by her own congregation and left to rot outside the town hall. Such horrific violence. Has no place in our town. I've made him British Cockney this time. Thank you. What's this say? In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. Oh, that's right, we were after that because our one was empty. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It's not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there. Be patient, be still, they will come, your friend Barton. So north of town, so let's go exploring. North of town, Beck is a little stream. What did it say? Not that one. This one? Yeah. North of town, if you follow a little stream up through the woods, come out on a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. So I'm assuming here. Maybe here. After a pleasant long walk along the beck, I reach a series of grassy mounds, the barrows. Hobbs Barrow. Whoever is buried in them must have been important in their time. If I am to collect what I've come for, I need to be prepared. Oh, is that to put the spirit vaults? We had already identified it, but thanks. I sit and wait quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For some time, nothing happens. And then, after my mind has drifted towards a warm fire and a hearty supper, I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. A strange thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light, a contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for surely this is a creature of some kind, ambles toward the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Okay. And then that means that now I can go to this room. I can use this because it's all stinky now. I breathe deeply from the spirit vault, and it clears my mind. I don't care to linger too long down here, but I forge on until I reach the unmistakable Hall of Shields. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch close to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye up to the walls of the cavern and search the shields for some other clue, but nothing stands out. Sun's light will reveal my gift. That one? Sunbond? I think. Let's double check. We don't want to waste time. But I think it was a sunbond. Stone of light. Yeah. Sunbond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down to reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside is a blood-red urn. Oh, 13. Unlucky for some, very lucky for us, apparently. Nice. I'm going to place that there, that there. Unlabeled things. Oh, look at now it's smoking. You won't be able to see because probably where I put myself is smoking. That's still unlabeled. And these are all labeled. That's labeled. This is unlabeled. I'm just trying to put them kind of together. The hands all have to stay together though. It's been a very lucky day. I'm impressed. We'll also put the weight away. That's enough of that. Let's see the next. James is back. I got to thinking after I left earlier. Transferring this secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I would know where to find it. What I really need is a truth conduit, so I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Alright. Truth conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some may want to apply to them, but they can be, and have been, used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. Okay, we'll put this away. We don't need that. Okay. Gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. And that made a sound. Spell is woven. But it said combining symbology. There's not much in the way of symbology for that. Is there anything that's truth? Let's have a look. Yeah, truth. Okay, so it needs the sort of swimming upstream fish. Because it said symbology. Truth. Truth, truth, truth. That hasn't got any. This? Because that's kind of like that, right? It says it has nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Repeated raised detailing. It could be that, but I don't feel that's close enough. Isn't anything else with truth on it, is there? Okay, so if it's not got truth on it, okay, let's just get rid of this and that. There we go. What do the other symbols mean? So what about this guy who's got like sad eyes, whatever that is, and whatever that is? So if I then... Oh. Down here. No. That, and then bring this down here. What do his symbols mean? Back to back paralysis. I don't think that's the right thing then. And then that's ice. Just a plain old triangle. Or is that cold? It's more ice. And then I don't know if that's like blessings. So this is not the item. It could be that. Let's try that. Oh, it is not that. Alright. Well, the more we know. And that was just all weather. That one had like paralysis all over it, didn't it? That's what that symbol was there. So it said combining symbology. Oh, this doesn't have a hum? What's the triangle with a line in it? Oh, that's weakness. Anchors the mind. As the spell is woven symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. What's this? Nothing. Settling. Okay. A hum, gentle sound. Oh, and this is, what's that one? 2 triangles, deception. Oh, it'll be this, jingle jangler, because it's the opposite of truth. We're deceiving. Yeah, and it jingle jangles. Thank you. Farewell. I wonder if he'll be back again. I've just had another thought. Evelyn. I've never felt more tired or more devoid of life. An apathy has settled in my bones and I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I'll find a way forward. Okay, so she has some sort of apathy. Put that away for now. Check the curses. Breathe normally. No. No. Nope. Spirit of vivid poison of the mind. Doesn't seem to have any of these. Okay. Tired. So if I go here, tired. Vitality? never felt more tired or devoid of life, and apathy has settled in my bones. Do not seem to be able to shift. Antidote, no. Prawns, burning blood, change. I mean, she does kind of want to change, but don't think that's quite right. Danger, dark article, darkness, death, demon, disease, feeling, fire, gemstone, gold, guilt, hearing, hex, sphere, iron, joy, Cedric, limitation, life, light, love, melancholy, grace of grey. She did say that. Worn as a pendant to dispel melancholy. So maybe we try that, because she said by the grace of grey. Okay, so grace, which we've found before. Let's have a look. Here we go. Do you want one of these? Nice. Thank you. Good luck. I've had a tip-off about some inciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of a kind? And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop a weatherlum. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a babella, or a babelia, some may say, to read the inscription. But they say if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning towards the more direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. So a pit or a babelia. Right, let's look that up. Babelia? Meaning of the unusual markings on a babelia is not clear. They resemble a mantic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mantic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability does not transfer to spoken language. Okay, so that doesn't seem too bad. What was the other thing? The other thing was the pit. 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death, or darkness. The Dradic, the Dionic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thalmic field. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking a solid rock. And neither of them say anything bad. Okay. Do we want to do we want to... Okay, so hang on. He wants to enter some sort of door. He thinks a pit will open the doorway because it'll crack the stone, or the babelia will read the inscription. But they say if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed. I mean, he's already lost one eye. What do we do? What do we risk? Do we risk him becoming cursed, or do we just go in for a penny, in for a pound? Let's use the pit. What's difficult? This is a difficult one. He's leaning towards the more direct approach. Look, let's try and work out a pit. Why not? Why not? We've taken a safe approach with most of it. So, pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death. So Dradic, Dionic, and Noctic. So different elements. So so gold could be it could be something made out of gold for the sun. Earth could be like stone, do we think? Because that comes from the earth. And Noctic. Let's have a look. What have we got? And then the other one is Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thermic field. So we could then use this. Alright, you can sit over here then. What about that? Oh, that's a recognizable field if ever I saw one. And if we then looked at like gemstones, and then we wanted something Noctic. Could be onyx or vivianite. If that's what we're leaning towards. Could be this. Green gemstone, wood, and gold. So that would make sense. Nothing to remark. Great effort to take my eyes away. Hard. It could be that. Produces no thalmic field at all. Could be that. It is not that. Okay. Well, nice thought. What was this made out of? Rough, polished, iron, polished wood, gemstone. Maybe. Bronze, green gemstone. Yeah, I don't think it's that. Wood, bronze, and dark green gemstone. So I'm going to look at my gemstones again. Oh, no. Dark blue gem or onyx. This. Oh, well, we know what that is. Okay. Black gemstone, bronze. Yeah, there's nothing else there. Bone and gold and clay. Oh, what could bone be Noctic? Because it's... Let's read this thing again. Earth, the sun, and death. Death? Yeah, I reckon it's that then. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. I hope this works. Is a token of appreciation, something for you to ponder over. Thank you. Oh, big chunk of gold. Okay, where am I going to put it? I'm running out of space. What can can I get rid of that's labelled? Oh, seriously running out of space. I guess we could place it there. There we go. End day. Day 13 was a good day. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in Undermere. Together, they looked for answers. Okay. I'm buried with the Knight of Thorns. Okay. Alright, let's go explore. Buried with the Knight of Thorns. Knight of Thorns. Do we know anything about a Knight of Thorns? Has it been mentioned? Oh, let's bring that down. Knight of Thorns. Hey. So a shimmer. Shimmer. He fell in 1356, so maybe we look for 1356. There we go, 1356. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh. It's probably not. It's probably, everyone's probably like, this is really obvious. I don't care, I feel smart. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of Sotherfell. It is an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I'm out in the bright of day once more. Another item that I have nowhere to put. The shop is too full. Although you've got a name, you can go away. Actually, these all have names. You can go away. You can fit there. Perfect. Now I got some space. Let's start the day. Oh, it's raining again. Oh, it's the Potato Man. I've noticed some people claim not to fear death. They say dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting with today, with a loam. Alright, is that like a poem? Oh. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm, a loam is an item with an enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows it can only last so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. Hand of Jupiter. So Jupiter... Nope, let's open that again. What is Jupiter's metal? Is it that... tin. Oh, there was that tin hand. Tin hand? I think that. Let's just check. Tin hand. Yeah, let's give him that. Nice. Oh, I didn't even notice the other symbol, but sure. Thank you. Go seize the day. Potato. Tommy Brown. I went up with Mr. Potter up to Weatherlam yesterday. We found the tall stone easy enough and set about our work. Mr. Potter, he told me to stand well back when we were ready, just in case. I thought it would work at first. The stone opened just like a door, just like Mr. Potter said it would. And then he went inside, but then it slammed shut, and there was a noise like thunder. I ran up, but there was no sign of Mr. Potter, and all the tall stone was stone, and the tall stone was a stone again, and there weren't even a crack to show where the door might be. The writing on it was gone too. I don't know what that means. Now Mr. Potter was a fair man, and he paid me fair for the work. But what I really wanted was a thing he wouldn't give me. A pathfinder's tool. And he had it on him, of course. Not that I'd have robbed him if he'd left it behind, but then again, he wouldn't need it if he was dead, would he? Anyway, I don't know its name, but I reckon you'll know it. An unnatural properties, like it was floating on air. He said he could use it to find his way, even in a fog. Was it the Valent? Isn't that something? Valent. Is it floats? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's that. Let's give him that. There you go. Thank you. Farewell, old man. Agnes Dent. There had been an unexpected death in the family. It hit us all quite hard, but particularly my husband. I would like to give him a heart chamber. Okay. These are things we know before. No, heart chamber we haven't yet. But we looked it up when we were looking for that stupid thing. There's a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast. Blencathra, Holger's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul, along with its power, in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear after death. So I wonder, because he's wearing that, is it this? Nice. Every time I think we're getting close, I guess we're adding more and more pages to the book. So it's always staying one step ahead of us. Did you ever work out what that Bishop Square thingy was? I suddenly remembered this note that I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me so I held on to it. I haven't had a clue what it means. Thank you. What does that say? Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. So blessings, which we know is like that. Let's explore. I wondered why this didn't go away. Blessings in spring, rising in autumn. So there. The symbols on the map lead me up the winding stair of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket to add to our growing collection. Oh, nice. Oh, it doesn't sit up. Rose. Okay. Nothing to remark. Spins freely. Yeah, it looks like it does. Okay. So let's hang that up there. Thaddeus White. Oh, it's the brother. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I'd hoped my brother would be back by now, but I've had an idea though. I'm no Thermitage, but I think I can weaken it using a Witherance. Or dear me, this had better work. Witherance, you say? Okay. That away. And that I assume. Witherance. Witherance. Okay, Witherance is the inverse of Fortunance and is sometimes put to a more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone, like the Fortunance, but wood is more commonly used. So the inverse of Fortunance. So let's look up Fortunance. Is Fortunance like strength? Is that what that means? So that would be strength, but Witherance would be the opposite of that. So it'd be like a cross with the thing down the bottom. Oh, that would be weakness, which might be this. I'm getting better at it today. Okay, let's go. Hope you find your brother. And the owner of this shop, otherwise it's my shop. Oh, he looks like a Jedi. My mind is severed. Need menther. Okay. A mether. Oh, it's one of these cups. Let's look up mether. So, his mind is severed. Abrasive mether. Punch unwanted memories. No, I don't think it's that. So, no. No. Restful. Moves into hot tea. Particular can be used in meditative state, bypass the rush, ruining clarity of thought. Maybe? Solemn. Of the 3 types of mether, the solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind, to recall that which has been forgotten, or to repair that which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger thalamic field than the other 2 types. I think it's the solemn we're after, because his mind is severed. So, you know what? Restful. That's quite that. That's quite big. Yeah, it's quite small. And then that's quite reasonable. And then this is quite... Yeah, it's very strong. Alright, I think you need that one. There you go. Good luck. Oh, the doctor is in. I've discovered something via the thalamic needle. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by some invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the ambra. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling to me and left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might need to be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Okay, Gaudian symbol. Oh, you can go away. Need this. I mean, we're definitely filling more of this book, which is nice. Okay, though these are similar in form to a thalamic needle, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion, like a siren's call, that can be used to divert attention. Display of Gaudian objects at the Museum of History in Undermere. Right. Oh, that looks like this, does it not? If I use this. Great effort to tear my eyes away. But I think it's this. Thank you. Good luck. Everyone gets good luck on their way out. Bye. That was a quick day. We had a good day. The curator learned that the Nelian casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with other such artifacts that are best kept from public eyes. Okay, let's go. Is it an axe? It is. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Okay. Woodcutter's Lane? Is there a barn on Woodcutter's Lane? 9? No. That's what I thought, because like axe, but I could be wrong. Is there a barn? I mean, there was the farm. The axe meets the tree. Like, barn. I guess Greywick Farm, maybe? That would have a barn. I wonder what that is. The axe meets the tree. Oh, Woodcutter's Lane, Pine Road, so maybe here? That's the tree and that's a woodcutter? Oh, genius. Look at us go. To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There is no sign of an owner, so I search carefully, not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly, I spy a flash of blue. A bottle. This is it. Ooh, very pretty. I'm gonna pop you with the cups. No, I'm not. Okay. No room. Can I place all of these in here then? Be nice. There we go. All my papers together. And you can go there. Oh, I've got room there. Hey, cat. It's a stormy day again. Something green. Oh, Verona's daughter. Good morning. Yes, and to you too, Jupiter. I'm getting more concerned about my mother. Hearing about that poor lady who drowned frightened me, but she'll turn up. She always does. I've had another breakthrough. This time I'm certain it's a clue that leads to another hidden part of strange antiquities. Yes! Give it. What does it say? From the individual, a stone for dark purposes. From the celestial, a stone of the earth. From the diurnal, a stone of death. Right. Oh, we needed to place that away. Yeah. Okay. Individual. What's this? Okay. Ugh. I don't know if that's celestial. And from the diurnal, which is daytime. So that would be that. Individual. Okay, so hang on. Individual, a stone for... Oh, I get it. Okay, so we need... Individual... We need... Stone for dark purposes. I don't know what that means. Is that Mentic or Wixic? But sure. From the celestial, a stone of the earth, so we need Dradic. So let's have a look. How does Dradic look like? I need to move that up. And then this down. Okay, so that's Dradic. Okay. A stone of the earth. So when we looked up a stone of the earth. Oh. Dradic, aquamarine or jade or obsidian. Okay. We could go jade, I guess, which could be that. From the diurnal, a stone of death, which is probably Noctic and would probably be Vivianite, which is Noctic, and Stone of Death and Decay. So, and we gotta find something that uses that stone. I don't think we've... It's sort of this dark blue green. Dark blue green. What's that got in it? Blue painted porcelain. Dark blue green. What's the other one? Yeah. Oh, that's this, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So then we want that there. And the individual stone of dark for dark purposes. So that would either be Mentic or Wixic. Strength. Mentic or Wixic. Mentic, fourth eye stone of sight. Mentic or Wixic. Dark purposes. Ahee! I didn't really need the lens at all. So that is this thing. Nice. Ooh, all lit up. Okay, so we're back doing this shenanigans. Okay, and that is that. Oh, that's very pretty. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's the Jedi Knight back. Thank you for the nether. I have seen into the yawning deep. I have seen beauty beyond the comprehending mind. The price is steep, but I pay it gladly. My shadow anchor broken must replace. Okay. Shadow anchor, you say? Look it up. Shadow anchor. Shadow anchor. Shadow anchor is sometimes used in the practice of shadow casting, the art of projecting one's presence outside the body. Without an anchor, minds have been known to become lost. Shadow anchor designs can vary greatly. Some prefer pendants, whereas others prefer to clutch a totem in their hand. Some make use of symbology, where others use gemstones. They'll always produce a field from the individual branch, however. Right. Oh god. Okay. So, shadow anchor. So it's individual. Did it say individual? So that would be that. Circle down. Move that over. Oh, wibbly wibblies. Alright. Or if I move that down and then this up. Or I guess it's of the mind, isn't it? Outside the body without a mind. So I guess it's Mentic, so it's got to look like this. That makes sense. So like a nice little cross. I don't know what would we, but use symbology. Producer. So I mean that is very similar to that field. That's a witch's knot. So yeah, I don't know with symbology what we use, but if we put that away, and it says some use gemstones. So it's projecting one's presence outside the body. So it'll be the opposite of containment. Anchor between, so it'd be something like that. So what about this? Could be that because it's got the stones. It's like a little totem that produces that nice little cross. Let's try that. Nice. Okay. I'm afraid this letter was sorted incorrectly and has ended up doing a round trip to Kendall and back. Better late than never. Okay, thanks. Is it from Verona? Be nice if it was. No Barton. Okay. I spent a long time looking for an object that is believed to have been lost somewhere in the catacombs. The adventurer and thaumaturge Marwen left a trail to her hidden stash, or so the story goes. I followed it as far as the ossuary of the damned, a chilling bone-filled alcove carved into a natural chamber in the upper levels, but it seems her markings have been worn away by time after that. I pass on this story to you in the hope that you can succeed where I have failed. Okay, so we know chilling bone-filled alcove carved into natural chamber in the upper levels. Right, so explore. Here, bone-filled chamber. So like that. Oh no, we've already been there. No. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Upper levels. I guess here? Yeah. I'm able to follow Marwen's trail for a while, but the carved markings are faded and worn by centuries of weathering. By the time I reach the ossuary, I can no longer make them out at all. Fortunately, I've always wanted an excuse to use a Carrick's candle. Ooh. Okay. Well, you can... wait. Gotta keep it neat and tidy. Carrick's candle, you say? These items produce an invisible light that peels back the years, allowing a glimpse into the past. The effect is often murky and blurred, but it works passably on stationary objects. They are marked by a depiction of a candle upon their surface. Ooh, candle. Okay, that should be easy to find, shouldn't it? Especially as now I've kind of separated them, so it's all along the bottom. Candle. I mean, there's nothing like candly. Ashes, oil, soap, urine, verdigris, wax. So maybe this. So like a circle with some lines. Ah, so it'll be this, because that's got that. Oh, I didn't even look for the symbol for flame, but okay. Okay, stalagmites retreat under the light of the candle as I hold it aloft and search the shifting rock walls for any signs of Marwan's trail. Suddenly I see it, an M etched into the rock, as clear as if it had been carved yesterday. I follow the trail in an excited hurry, tripping and stumbling as the candle distorts the height of the floor until I come to its end at a small boulder. Rolling the rock to one side, I reach behind it and reclaim Marwan's lost treasure. Oh, little lady. Little lady. Pop that there. And put this with... back you go, back we go. With all my other notes that I've dealt with. There we go. Oh no! Verona, no! Time has come to decide, Hermitage. The casket wants to be opened. The casket will be opened. Nothing can stop it now, and yet there is still a part of this mind that will not be quieted. Help me to calm this clamoring rage inside my head. This is your chance to elevate yourself above the scurrying ants that absently crawl through their meaningless lives. Oh, help me, Jupiter. Abrasive Metha or Zephyrin? Away. I kind of want to save Verona. I don't want to... Let's have a look at a Zephyrin. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any Hermitage. It is the scent of the storm, of ozone and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. So... it says calm the rage. I want to get it going, but let's look up the abrasive method to be thorough. I know we looked it up before, but used to purge unwanted memories. As with any procedure can be done to alter the mind, should be used sparingly and considerately. Methods are typically used in communal ceremonies designed to easily pass from person to person. No, I'm going to power up that rage inside Verona. She's going to kick that ass out. Yeah, it's this thing. Right. Are you ready, Verona? I'm ready. There you go. Use it. You get out there. Let's get her. Oh, she's giving me a page anyway. Nah. Verona's my mate. We have tea. But the problem with storing powerful dark artifacts is that slowly, inevitably, the darkness seeps out. Darkness. Is that, oh, I was going to say, is that a brain? No, it's a ball of wool. Oh. Can I give that to you? Nope. Ball of wool. Explore. Is there like a knitting or a yarn shop? History, spoken word. Twinings. Is it Twinings because it's twine? Blacksmith Guild Convent under Miss Station. Mary Bell. Bleak Stones. I mean, maybe if that's what a Twinings is. Conservatory. I mean, we could try that. It's the only thing I can think of is the Twinings being somewhere where you'd make twine. Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Oh, unless this is like... Let's have a look at the map. Let's see if that matches anything at all. Oh, does that match, like, over here? Oh, not really that bit. But it kind of matches there. But then... difficult. Does it match anything on this map? Does it match anything on this map? Unless, hang on, what if it was like at here, around there, around there? So here? Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down the crumbling passageways past the decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lay in pieces, but most are whole. At first the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. Oh, nice. Where are we going to put this? Oh, I guess now we've named the pit. You can go there. Nice. Marion Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephroquant. Do not be concerned, dear. I've used one before, and I know what I'm doing. All right. I won't be concerned. You do what you want. Once it's left my hands... Only Jesus can save you. Or not, I don't know. Nephroquant. Oh, then we've filled that whole page. These were once worn by the necromancers of the 5 gnolls who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them even after death, the nephroquant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can still be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause Braxis if held against bare skin for long periods. Scarring caused by Braxis. Okay. Resurrection. Is there anything here about resurrection? Rebirth, perhaps? Is there anything left with those kind of images on them? So I'm thinking. Ah, thanks, cat. You're very calming. Oh, I've still got that hanging there. You can go there and you can go there. Thank you. And you can go away because we've sorted you out. Okay. What about in our gemstones? Yeah, I don't know. Didn't help much. What about Braxis? It has mentioned it, which is here. Characterized by necrosis of the flesh. The afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Yeah, it doesn't really help. I mean, can I hold it up on her skin? But it said for a long time, didn't it? How long has she got? Oh, this is like rebirth, isn't it? Mayhaps? Withered flesh, grim. So if we didn't take it off, this is possibly their hand. Oh, hang on. That. If I go back, look at this. Remove them even after death, the nephroquint would crumble to dust. Diminished, they can use to do. Yeah, I think it's this because I reckon they've removed the hand. He's got the Braxis, which is the darkened skin. Clever. Okay. Bye. Franklin Underhill. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Okay, what is this? The Twinings. I was just there! Oh, it wasn't interesting to me then, was it? The Twinings. Man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinings. An unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it might not look like much, but there are some items of value amongst the junk here, says the man. Take your time and let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I've indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the shop for further investigation. Wow, that is interesting. Okay. I am leaving the Twinings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look around, annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes toward me, and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. A Wixic cord. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. Pleasing. A Wixic cord. Despite their name, these simple-looking items do not produce a Wixic field. They belong to the diurnal branch. They cause a freezing effect in the body, earning them the nickname Medusa Stones. Unfortunately, this effect is not permanent. Is that this? I guess we can check. Put that away. Put this away. Okay, Diurnic, which is this to the top, this to the middle, and that there. Okay, so back to back. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Okay. It did say that, right? Diurnal branch. Oops. Oh, it could be Noctic though. Hang on. If I go that down, this to the bottom. Ooh, so it could be that one, which is that one. Let's give that a go, because it said Medusa and she's Snake Lady. Well, clearly I'm wrong. Okay, well, back you go. Let's have another read. They produce a freezing effect in the body. Freezing effect in the body. Was that paralysis? Rough and pitted. Limestone. That's paralysis, right? So it could be that one. Because it does paralyze. Second time's the charm. I took the Medusa too literally. Okay, to my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, but by the time I return to the Twinings, the man is nowhere to be seen. I did wonder. That went through my brain. We need to hang that up. Something bad is about to happen. The Raven knows about it. My grandfather once taught me how to use a casket to see the paths ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. But the gnawing of worry at what is coming has become too much for me. Cassandra. Okay. Eyes of Cassandra focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a mentic field as one might expect, but rather the more mysterious selenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them and been led to ruin. So it's a selenic object. Let's get rid of that. So we're going to need this book again. Selenic. So that is a big one down here. That needs to be a triangle. And the little one toward the top. Oh, that one. Okay. I mean, that does look like a tree. We still haven't identified whatever tree this is. Oh, it's not that one. Okay, well, now we know. Power of the mind and skills enough to see a path or paths ahead. Any symbology that might help with that? Foresight, maybe? Yeah, I don't think that's helping. That kind of works. What are all of these symbols though? I just put the symbology away. These are all these. So it's like air, water, fire, and earth. Yeah, I don't know about that. That doesn't seem to make sense. Oh, this thing's item. Nope. That was all the weather. It's barely producing anything. mean, the only thing producing it's kind of this. I guess it kind of looks like a tree. No, okay. Alright. Power of the mind, you say? We looked up some of these, and that's like paralysis, ice, so that didn't help. That's strength. I think I kind of... Yeah, it's strength. That's not it. That's not it. Let's have a look. Things of the mind. Unless it's got like that stone in it, like the... Unless it's got the malachite in it, because that is like foresight. I guess. What has malachite then? What about this one? It has that. Could be this. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, like eyes. I guess I didn't even think of that. Produces a selenic field. Yep. Bye. Gilbert Ames. There's always seems to be something going on in Undermere. The sooner I can get this sorted, and I'll be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring, and I have nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Oh, okay. Let's put that away. Curses. Curses. Okay. Casket purifier. Oh yeah, we could give this. Casket purifier. Oh, is that that one? Try that. I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you're able to get your hands on a gris, I would be very interested in studying it further. Okay, gris. For the ritual of the broken path, gris is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the Wixic art. It is common to suffer burns. When done correctly, it should not be painful. For the ritual of the broken path, is that the only restaurant? Restaurant, oh my god. Reference. Emphysian Talon. The Invisible Heart. Communing with them via the broken path. Clients must... Oh yeah, that's not really helping. So, and this doesn't give us a lot. The ritual of the broken heart is heated slowly over flame. Must be held in an ungloved hand. Okay. Then it's saying, oh, let's move this. We don't need that there. Heated slowly over flame. Must be held in an ungloved hand. Okay, so there's nothing in curses. Yeah, no, that's not helpful. I guess strength would be... Suffer burns when done correctly should not be painful. Let's have a look. What could be on it? Heat? Maybe fire? Triangles? It could be all of these things, couldn't it? I guess this is saying that's paralysis. You can hold that over a naked flame. And now let's touch it. Pitted. It's not saying it's very warm. Nope. What about this guy? Oh. He's definitely changed. Chalky black residue that coats my fingertips. Interesting. Could be this. Okay, I'm gonna guess that. Oh, because it's the only one that, like, yeah, held over a flame. Okay. Awesome. Thanks. Bye. Leopold. There's been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Blackbarrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a young man with his full life ahead of him. I have come to prepare my sword. Okay, so... basilisk. Is there any reference other than the thing that had basilisk? Folium? Blade drawn across the face of Folium 6 times during a ritual of the Hand of Prior. Dreya huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a Folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. Do we have one of those? Folium. Oh, hang on, what's this? Stone. Oh, but it's got like crisscross grooves, polished. Oh, it'd be this. Yeah, my bad. I was only looking down the bottom. Sorry, my dude. Okay, Francesca Robertson. They've escaped. At first, my patients grew agitated when I used the Gaudian siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake and loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the siren stopped working or perhaps it had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately she changed back and turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them, but they fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. That explains who we were visited by. I think. I don't know. Or maybe that was our doing? Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power, oh my god, that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb. Oh, we're so close. Oh, another tombstone. So if I don't bring that up. Does that help? Or is it a Oh, it kind of looks like a tombstone though, still, doesn't it? Oh, and then the sun. But oh. This isn't where I've meant to come. Oh, dang it. Okay. I thought that was so right. Okay, let's explore again. Hang on. Maybe it's this one? Let's have a look. What was that? That's half. Yeah, okay. So okay, then I explore. Maybe it's this one? The air is stifling in the darkness, and the claustrophobia of the tunnels almost overwhelms me, but I press on. I remind myself that there are few who venture down here, which means the chances of an interesting find are higher. It doesn't take long for my search to bear fruit. Oh, a blade. Glad we didn't find that before, because that would have got us in trouble. Thank you. Thaddeus. The witherance was a terrible idea. I've only gone and made things worse. I wish Eli was back. He'd know what to do. Some years ago now, a friend brought an item to me, a black casket, and I learned that it was a dark article. I should have brought it to Eli right then and there, but I knew he would want to destroy it. I'm a collector of things. It seemed too important to allow it to be destroyed, but I see how naive that was now. This casket is far more dangerous than anything I've come across before. And now I hear they are looking for it with their black eyes. Either I need to keep them out of the museum or bring the casket here to Strange Antiquities and hide it in one of the secret places. Okay. So we need a Dread Vivant or Lunama. Dread Vivant or Lunama. Oh, hang on, let's go back. Dread Vivant. A Dread Vivant is the only way to handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. It can siphon power away from oneself for a time. The power rising up off a Dread Vivant is subtle but noticeably invigorating. These objects represent the balance of life and death, good and evil, and hope and despair. Okay. Handle some of the more dangerous artifacts. Alright. Or Lunama, also called a moon pool or heart of tranquility, harnesses the power of the elements to create an aura of unease. They can be used to keep people away from places they are not welcome. There is a superstition among thaumaturges that says a Lunama should not be used when the moon is full. It is not known where this idea came from. Right. Aura of unease or Dread Vivant. That is difficult. But we don't know where the people are, so this might be more useful. That's not that. Okay. Subtle but invigorating. Can't put my finger on it though. Yeah. This, I think, is the Dread Vivant, because it's saying like life and death, good and evil. So it's like flower of life, but skull with death. And the other one is the Unease. Heart of Tranquility. A moon pool. Power of the elements to create an aura of unease. Tranquility, was that one of these? Could be an iolite. And if I went into here, power of elements to create an aura of unease. I mean, it did say power of the elements, which is this sort of thing. Do we want to? No, I kind of wanted that one, wasn't it? Muse with the moon is full. Does this give a power of unease? Yeah, okay. Well, I think it's that. Let's give that. Okay. There's an uneasy quiet in the town today. There aren't many people out and about. I'm heading straight home as soon as I'm done with my deliveries. Okay, thank you. The letter. I have recently come into possession of a number of texts on the subject of arcane artifacts. You are welcome to them if they're any use to you. If I don't hear from you then, I will donate them to the library across the street. Who is that from? Is there something I can do to like make something come up? Like reveal? Hidden or reveal? Oh, library across the street. Okay, that is a good hint. Sorry, took me way longer than it should have there. Where is the library? Okay, Wordsworth Library 26. 26, so across the street would be here. Several of the scrolls look promising, but they are written in the Dradic script and my understanding is too rudimentary to make use of them. If Verona was around, I'm sure she could translate them, but she isn't, and I can't. So translate. Babelia? They can be used to aid with translation of foreign texts. Okay. The meaning of the unusual markings on a Babelia is not clear. They resemble a mentic field pattern. Okay, so mentic field pattern looks like okay, biggie at the top, diamond, and then smallie at the bottom. Okay, away you go. Oh, that sort of crossy thing. Okay. So, kind of like this, mayhaps? Yeah, I think so. Let's give that a go. Okay, the effect of the Babelia makes my head spin, and I close my eyes tight for a moment as my mind catches up. The pages swirl and blur in front of me, letters and words floating in and out of focus. After a time, I find that I can read them, though it takes some effort and I feel drained as I reach the end. Nice. More items to read. Anna Bryant. Well, what's been happening in Undermere? I picked the worst week possible to use my Brickkick charm. I hope that you have one that I can replace it with. Brickkick charm. And give it a red hot go. Powerful item that offers hope in times of worry, protection in times of darkness, and wisdom in times of uncertainty. It wields the power of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the Wiccan triple goddess. Okay, so that can go away because we've dealt with it. Mother and the crone. I don't think it's that. So, hope in times of worry, protection. Let's look it up. Images. Protect. Is that, so the double diamond. What do we have with those sort of imagery on it? Not a lot. Yeah, we're kind of running out of things, aren't we? The Babelia, you can go away. Okay. And then you can go away. Okay. Times of darkness and wisdom in time. Wisdom is like a crown. Oh, unless it's this. What's on that? What do these symbols mean? The witch sign, which is the Wiccan. Probably just the moon, which is, yeah. Nothing to remark. Would you, I suspect, white paint, rough and gnarled, all this, yep, nothing to remark. And then nothing to remark, right? The only reason I thought it could be this is like it's got 3 main branches, I guess. Maybe the maiden, the mother, and the crone, maybe.
A few moments later.
What's the power of 3? Unless it's like this? Because it's 3? I'll give it a go. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, God. What a... There you go. Take it, please. Be gone. Okay. Eli's back. Huzzah. I'm sorry. I did not intend to be away for so long. I trust the shop has not been too much trouble to look after in my absence. I've learned a lot from my time in Oxford. There's a powerful dark article here in Undermere called the Nalian casket. And now if you're telling me that my foolish half-wit of a brother has had it in his museum the whole time, I know how to destroy it, but it's not going to be easy. Whatever happens, it must not be opened. We will need to create a pillar of Calaris. From what I gather, such a feat has not been attempted in over 500 years. I just hope there's enough time to prepare. I'm afraid I can't stay, but I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay. Oh, what is this? Pillar of Calaris is a powerful blast of energy that can consume to darkness. In my opinion, it's the safest way to destroy powerful dark articles. It can only be produced at a place of significant thalmic convergence. Strength and weakness, light and darkness align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. Right, with Caution's light, the strong will be made weak, and the dark will be made light. Caution's light. Is that something we should know? No. Let's put that away quickly. Okay. Align the opposing powers at opposing compass points. So, well, maybe we'll work it out later. I've been playing for so long, I need to finish it. I've had my energy drained by some disturbing evil power. For days now I felt tired and frail. Then today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed, I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted upon it. I don't know who has done this to me, but all I want now is to lift this feeling of weakness. Okay, so... felt tired and frail. Today I found something that horrified me. Beneath my bed, I discovered a carved wooden effigy with a strange symbol painted on it. I don't know who's done this, but I want to lift this feeling of weakness. Fortinance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or a hex. They're made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Oh, gotta be this. Please. Oh, hallelujah. There you go. Good luck. Susan. I would like a bloodbeck. The nameless ones are restless. I am ready to hear their voices. Oh, she's got the thingy thing. A bloodbeck. Bloodbeck. It was once thought that these objects could be used to commune with the dead, but it is now widely believed that such a thing is not possible. It is not known where the strange voices that emanate from a bloodbeck originate, but there are some who believe they are the voices of nameless gods. Oh, voices that emanate. Used to commune with the dead is now widely believed such a thing is not possible. So, chanting. I reckon it's this. Was that or the other thing? But yeah. And then the deaf. Yeah. Okay. Whispers within. Good luck. Okay, Thaddeus runs along a dark corridor. His eyes wide with terror, he clutches the last remaining shard of the shattered lumina in his hand. He only has one thought in his head. He must not allow his pursuers to reach the casket. He will draw them to the armory. It's his only hope. His heart sinks as he rounds the corner. No! 3 more black-eyed assailants are coming from the other direction. He is trapped. His final thoughts are consumed by fear. There's nothing stopping them now. The casket will be opened. It's all his fault. No! It festered and pulsated until it could no longer be contained. Some part of it reached out from the darkness, creating eyes so that it might find itself, and hands so it might open itself. The casket wanted to be opened. Books. I lie below books and the scrolls of the esoteric and the arcane. Okay. Books. I mean, could be Museum of History. Could be. The spoken word. What is... Does it tell us what it is? No. Big stones. Wordsworth Library. A library of books and scrolls on the esoteric and arcane. Could be the library. No, we've been there before. We could try the... Oh, we haven't been to the library. We went across from the library, didn't we? The Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge. Its shelves well stocked and well kept, a place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian, Simone, sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work as always. I found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiquities, she says, without looking up. It's very old, you know. I'll be sure to visit if I uncover anything useful. Oh, it's not there. Okay. Books and scrolls. Unless, did he have a library? He did. Try there. Ah. Entering the library, I'm drawn to a dark alcove around to the right, bearing the title Esoterica and Arcana. I'm sure there is much to learn here, but sadly a cursory glance is all I have time for today. Piled up on a reading desk, I find books on ornithology alongside bestiaries of the old world. You can learn a lot about a person from the books they read. Not that! Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, but hang on. I lay below books and scrolls on the esoteric and arcane. So this is first floor, so is it below here? Is it there? Okay. As I open the door, I am hit by the musty smell of damp. This room hasn't been entered for some time. The corner of the room is piled high with scrolls of parchment and old books, but underneath the debris I find something of interest. Oh. Okay. Are you there? What does this look like? Nothing to remark. Nothing. Weathered. Okay. Boring. Bit of wood. Eli. The museum was ransacked last night. I went looking for my brother, but he's nowhere to be found. Good news is they didn't find what they were looking for. I moved the casket myself and hid it here in one of Strange Antiquities' vaults. It's safe for now, but we can't leave it here for long. I have more to prepare, but I have left instructions on how to access the vault in the desk drawer. Which drawer? This one? No, not that one. Which drawer? No, not that one. This drawer? Ah, okay. A candle that gives off no light, an anchor that has never touched the ocean, a finger but not of flesh. Candle that gives off no light. Carrick's candle, but it gives off no light. Oh, visible light that peels back the years. Yeah, okay. Candle on the surface. Okay. An anchor that has never touched the ocean. A finger, but not of flesh. Oh, it's like an anchor between the... wasn't it like an anchor between... you know, the body and the mind? Something like that. I'm trying to think what it was. And now I've got to try and remember, don't I? Was it a truth conduit? No. Oh, I can't even remember what it was. Okay, so I'll be able to edit this out, but I'm gonna look through everything. Ah, I think it's a shadow anchor. Shadow casting, yep. There is a shadow anchor. That one. Anchor that's never touched the ocean. A finger but not of flesh. Unless it's saying there was a witch's finger. People inflicting pain goes. I mean, that's said to be, but it's said as not as flesh. We've never worked out what that was. Meant to be fingies. I don't know what we... Unless it's... that. No. That. Yes. Nice. Okay. Oh god, here we go again. There's that. And around. That one. That one. And that one. Imagine having a place like this. Ooh, the casket. What do I do with it? Just place it there? Should I put it somewhere safe? I'll just stick it down there. The lake has turned black. As omens go, I'd say that's probably a bad one. But the mail won't deliver itself. Thank you. I found this note in an old writing desk up at Gleeston Castle. Expect it will mean more to you. Fear in autumn, rising in winter. Feels all too prescient as we hurtle towards winter and terrible unknowable fate. Fear in autumn. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. Fear. Fear. Oh, I fear this game will never end. Okay, the 3 sticks. Okay. Oh, and I need to get that. So fear in autumn. 3 sticks. Yes, there it is. Rising in winter. I searched the room at the foot of the western tower quite thoroughly before finding a stash of papers. To my dismay, they are largely scrawlings of a madman, but in amongst the nonsense there's some valuable information. Wonderful. Eli. It's time to end this. Now. Bring the casket to the pit. Okay. Put that away. To the pit. The pit. The pit. The pit. 20. The sun is low in the sky as we arrive at the pit, casting a warm light across the treetops and the open fields. A solitary raven cries out from the tree line, and I look to the skies, but they are empty. The pit itself is an ominous sight that the otherwise serene atmosphere can do nothing to diminish. It is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter. There's an unnatural look to it. This is a site of thalamic convergence. It is no simple thing to destroy an object of this kind. We need to set up opposing powers at opposing compass points, strength and weakness, light and darkness. And finally, we need the light of Korchen to bind them. Okay. Back to the text. So, is it opposing compass points, strength and weakness? Okay, so strength. Oh god, this is everything we've worked for. Weakness. Hurry. That music just makes you want to be like, oh my god, we're running out of time. Weakness. It's not there. Well, what is weakness? Triangle down, which would be that little wooden man. Witherance. Okay. Then we need light and darkness. So light would be... What was that torchy one again? Was it Sunbond? And then darkness. Let's have a look. That one. Darkness. Dark. Shadow hold. Can be used to contain a shading sphere of the manifestation and is creeping dark. Oh, is it? I mean, kinda? I guess? I feel there was. Darkness. I knew there was something we'd searched ages for darkness. Upon activation of a Tenenbaum cloak, darkness. Single stone set in bronze. Okay, so... Tenenbaum cloak. At least they're all labelled now. Where is it though? There. Okay. And then we need that Korchen thing, which light of Korchen, which we had not found yet. Objects of considerable power that can turn darkness to light and fear to joy. So it said they were Gnostic, didn't it? Noctic. Oh no, go back. Thank you. We want that at the top there. This one here, and then that. Okay, so it's got to be the swirly whirlies. And then this said power can turn darkness to light. This doesn't. Oh. Emphysean heart. Light of caution. Is that Noctic? Yeah. Ugh. We'll give that a go. Okay. Eli inspects my work. His face shows little emotion, but he seems satisfied. By now the sun has finished setting, and only a hint of a red afterglow remains in the darkening sky. The raven croaks his mournful cry once again, but this time there is a reply, and then another. I look up and see several dark shapes circling above. Quickly now, they're here. I spin around to follow Eli's gaze, and my pulse quickens as I look out across the field. A large group of shadowy figures is walking steadily towards us. We can't see their faces at this distance in the low light, but I'd be willing to bet that every one of them has pools of midnight for eyes. In the sky above, the ravens continue to grow in number, and their cries get louder and louder. I look down at the black object in my hands. Such a small thing, and yet its seductive power is impossible to ignore. It wants to be open. Suddenly it feels inevitable. The casket, now! But I'm not sure if I want to give it to him. Wixic cord? What was a Wixic cord? Oh, I just want to get rid of this thing. Freezing effect in the body. No. This thing has caused too much death and trouble. I'm choosing the path of right. A wave of intoxicating power washes over me, but I hold strong against it. I hand over the casket, and together we begin activating the items arranged around the pit, working as fast as we can. It still takes longer than we'd like, and when I look up again, the Thermitich has fear in his eyes. We're too late. The mob is upon us. One of them grabs Eli and tries to wrestle the casket from his hands. I rush across to help him, but it's of no use. They are all around us. The man tears the casket free, and it clatters to the floor, skittering towards the edge of the pit before coming to rest on the precipice. A grey-haired woman stoops to pick it up. I am surprised to find that I recognize her. It's Verona Green, the occult scholar. The mob cheers, but Verona turns towards me, and I am no longer afraid. Her eyes are ringed with darkness, but they are not black. Back from the dead. She winks at me and throws the casket into the pit. At the same moment, Eli activates the light of Korchen. Time stands still, and then there's a rush and roar as swirling vortex of blue-green light races up out of the pit. The casket is sent soaring into the night sky, where it seems to hang for a moment, turning slowly in the air until, with a shrieking, splintering crash, it shatters into 1,000 pieces, and then there's nothing but smoke and the smell of ozone, and all is quiet. Holy moly, we reached an ending. It has been a few weeks since the casket was destroyed. I'm still riding high on the elation and relief from that night. Everything seemed to come together right when it needed to, and somehow we avoided terrible catastrophe. Those who were under the casket spell were released almost immediately. They remember nothing from their ordeal, but there seems to be no lingering ill effects, and Dr. Robertson says they've all made a full recovery. It is rare for Eli to express much emotion, but even he congratulated me on my strength and resolve in the face of such darkness. He too felt the allure of the casket and was worried that it would overwhelm me. He told me with a hint of pride that I would make a fine Thermitage. So Eli's alive, Verona's alive, Barton is missing. He went through a tall stone. Oh yeah, that's right. So we kept most people alive. Bonnie we made insane. It's not good. Audrey deceased. They saw her weakness. Jack Hungerford was insane. Oh no. Thaddeus unfortunately died. And Jupiter was rescued. Wow, okay. Ending 1. So I guess if you made different choices, you would get a different ending. That's cool. That is cool. And the interesting thing with this, which you guys would never have seen, is that each save that you make, if you've played it over multiple days, you don't necessarily have to start from the beginning. Although you could, because you know what it is. You could zip through it much quicker. But that was awesome. I loved that. I loved Strange Horticulture as well. But this was fun. This was really fun. I mean, I wouldn't have continued. We've played, I guess, collectively over 6 hours of this game. And I really enjoyed it. And I guess you could also go back and identify the things you hadn't finished identifying in the book as well, which you could for Strange Horticulture too. So yeah, that was fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've allowed me to sort of entertain myself and play this over multiple ones, because I really had been looking forward to this game for most of this year. And now that it's come out, I had to finish it. It's not a game I could put down. So I've really enjoyed it. But on that note, if you have come this far and you haven't already liked the first 2 videos or this video, please hit that like button. And if you've also come this far, please consider subscribing to the channel if you aren't already, because this is the kind of stuff that I really love checking out and having a look into. And I would love for you to come along on that journey with us, and also let us know of any games that you see that are of a similar nature, because I love this kind of stuff, this kind of puzzle solving with clues and things like that. I absolutely love it. But on that note, I think we've played long enough on this one. I am absolutely starving. So thank you so much for joining me. And an epilogue. I think this will just be, we'll check it out shortly, but I think this is just identifying the rest of the stuff, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is just identifying the rest of the book, which is what I thought it would be. So yeah, on that note, sorry Tess, you will have to find out another day, but thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!